That's a big job. I don't have a right.
Hey, what's up? This is Gunslingers Underground. It's been a while since I've done a review. I had some personal things happen in my life, some tragedies, and some very unfortunate things, so I took a break. But I'm coming back, and if I got a review, I watched a film that has been making a lot of waves in the last year or so. It's Melancholie der Engel, or The Angel's Melancholy, directed by Marion Dora. Now, I saw the review and first learned about this film from a guy named on YouTube called Willie Mack. I tend to forget the number, so no offense, but he's got a great channel. Check him out. He said, like, forget Mortem, forget Regurgitated, and you know, forget Serbian film. Granted, I haven't seen Mortem or Serbian film, but I have Regurgitated. I was like, okay, this can't be worse than Regurgitated. So I watched it, and I'm not gonna lie, this was, to say it from an uneducated point of view, because there was a lack of English subtitles, so I didn't know what was being conveyed. Just by what I saw, this was easily one of the most offensive films I've ever seen, as far as just grotesque, nasty, and mean-spirited. The storyline was kinda so-so. Again, no English subtitles, so everything's in German. I don't speak German, so I had no clue what they were saying. But the film, as far as I gather, it's about these two killers. And one of the guys, he's the bald guy from Cannibal, is clearly dying because he has these attacks, these psychotic episodes, or something throughout the movie. But they get together for one last big bang, I guess. They meet these two girls at a carnival. They wine them and dine them, and they bring them back to this house, and they meet up with another woman. She's this big, burly, but very, very attractive German woman. And they just all hell breaks loose, I guess the best way to say it. I don't know if it's like a drug-induced hallucination, because one of the girls gets this liquid acid or heroin, something like that, injected in her, but the whole film is absolutely insane, the stuff. Like I said, with the storyline, I'm not 100%. I don't know. But just some of the scenes just made me gag. I actually had to take breaks watching this. And I can't even name off all the scenes that really made me nauseous. But there's a select few, like a woman gets shat on, gets her female area shat on by the bald guy from Cannibal, and it looked very realistic. Apart in the end, especially when they capture one of the girls who tries to escape, and they, like, I don't know if they just surgically, they stick a knife in her lady part and cut out her ovary, and you can see them holding the ovary, and it's like, that just blew me away as far as just, that is messed up. There's a lot of shit play in this film. If you're grossed out by, if you're like me and you're grossed out by that kind of thing, don't watch this film. Also, big thing is, if you are offended by animal cruelty, don't pick this up, don't download it, because I'm going to tell you what, you're going to be deeply offended. There is, with the animal cruelty, they leave almost nothing to the imagination. They show a pig being gutted, a scene where a cat gets his throat slit and bleeds out, tons of dead, decaying animals, birds getting walked on, animals getting crushed. They take, one scene was really disgusting, they take like a newt or a frog, and they just squish it in its hands, and just really disgusting. And it all looked extremely real to me. Maybe, I don't know if the cat scene so much, but everything else looked very real. There's more to it than that. There's necrophilia, there's bodily fluids of every single imaginable thing. There's money shots, whether these are fake or not, I don't know. Piss shots, there's masturbation, there is just so much going on in this film. It was really troubling, and it was really hard to watch. Actually, one of the few times I've actually ever had to take breaks during a film. I think it was probably the first, to be honest. Do I recommend it? In good conscience, no. Only way I'd say watch is if you're looking for something extreme. You're looking for something that's really going to mess with your head. Other than that, no, I would say no. I didn't like it personally. Would I watch it again? Maybe if I could find it with English subtitles, that way I get a better understanding. Maybe have a more educated view on the film. But I don't know. Even there, I'm on the fence. I just didn't care for this film. It was just too much for me, I think. This is a bit, because usually I have a pretty strong constitution, but this was harsh. Also, one problem with it was, it reminded me a lot of Vos de Noces, or The Wedding Trough, and the fact that it, even though there was some truly mind-numbing, horrific scenes, they're interplaced between just very long and boring sequences, you know. It's like, you wait for something to happen, then it happens really hard, and then you wait again, you know. But the good points I will give it is that it's shot beautifully, and the score, I believe was by David Hess, I'm not 100%, is absolutely beautiful, and that actually makes it worse. It reminded me of Bootgrate in a way, because he had that this really beautiful score that makes the disturbing grotesqueness of it just all that much worse. There's not as much blood as like in Regurgitated or Mortem, or Engel Underground or Guinea Pig flicks or whatever. And I don't know if there's the same level of depravity as in Serbian film. Like I said, I have not seen Serbian film, so this is kind of a watch at your own risk, really. This is one of them ones that caution, proceed. Watch it if you want. I don't personally recommend it. The only film to maybe defend me as much as this film was Salo. Salo maybe just a little bit more, but they're pretty much on the same level for me. But that's, like I said, that's just personal. A lot of people shrug Salo off, So like I said, check it out if you want. Don't be surprised if you're grossed out by it and offended by it. But then again, there are some people who really loved it. So whatever, it's subjective. That's what art's all about. That's what's great about film, is you can't take your own thing from it. Well, that's it for me for now. Take it easy. Enjoy the daylight.